and a very warm welcome to Meghan and Harry News YouTube channel. I'm Alex and I hope you are happy and healthy today. Once again, we have royal experts calling for Meghan and Harry to have their titles removed. This seems to have become a ritual, a ceremony that occurs every couple of months in the media. As reported in the media and on page6.com, palace aides want Prince Harry and Meghan Markle to give up royal titles. Senior palace aides are grumbling that it's high time for Prince Harry to give up his title after quitting his royal duties last year, according to a report. There's an increasing sense of bewilderment and betrayal inside the palace after Harry talked about his dad, Prince Charles, on Dax Shepard's podcast, claiming the elderly royal passed on a cycle of genetic pain and suffering to him. They really can't let it go, can they? The anonymous source continues, they should put the titles into suspension so they still exist but are not used, like they agreed to do with their HRHs. They should just become Harry and Meghan, and if they refuse to do that, they have to explain why not. I find this all so silly and petty. These experts and pundits and haters used to carry on about how they should not have their titles. Then the HRH was suspended so that they cannot use that, and now they want to remove the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. I don't know about you, but I'm so sick of hearing about this. Meghan and Harry do not need titles. People should not be measured by a title bestowed upon them by people who were born into privilege. Meghan and Harry are above this now, and I feel they should send their titles back. Tell the royal family they don't want them, and they have no need for them. Titles mean nothing. Meghan and Harry are super famous now. They are more famous than the royal family, and to be honest, the titles act as an association to the royal family. Is an association to the royal family something that Meghan and Harry really want? If that was the case, if they wanted to be associated with the royal family, then they wouldn't have quit as working royals and flew half across the world to get away from them. Does Meghan and Harry and their arch-royal brand want to be associated with the royal family and the likes of Prince Andrew? Is this tarnishing their brand? I would recommend them to send back their titles and be done with it. What's the point of being called Duke and Duchess of Sussex when you are living in the USA anyway? It's pointless, as in much of the pomp and ceremony that goes along with the royal family. In other news and in other associations, the Procter & Gamble deal has come up in the news again, and I would estimate that we will see many stories appear in regards to the Procter & Gamble company in the future, as they have a lot of skeletons in their cupboard. Numerous articles today we see this. Race storm. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry face questions over deal with Procter & Gamble as it sells racist skin whitening cream. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are facing questions over their deal with Procter & Gamble as it sells what campaigners say is a racist skin whitening cream. Now, can I ask you people out there, do you believe a skin whitening cream is racist? Have you ever used such a product? And if so, why? But more importantly, would you label it as racist? I personally wouldn't label it as such. It's merely a product created because there is a market for it. Why would you want to whiten your skin? Well, I don't know. Why would you want to do such a thing? And I hate to think what chemicals are in a product that does this and what damage it may do to your skin in the long term. The article reads, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's Archwell Foundation announced the multi-year global partnership with the US consumer goods giant earlier this week. The deal has brought to light P&G's sale of skin lightening creams in Africa and Asia. The creams reduce the production of melanin, the pigment that creates colour in users' skin. Campaigners have criticised the product for creating a toxic belief that a person's worth is measured by the colour of their skin. P&G brand Olay sells White Radiance moisturiser in India, Malaysia and Singapore. The product is said to create radiant and brighter skin while lightening the tone. The company sells Olay White Radiance Light Perfecting Essence in the Philippines, with the product promising to inhibit melanin formation in the deepest layer of the skin. In Nigeria, people can buy Olay Natural White Cream, which creates pinkish fairness. Former P&G executive Alex Malouf said Meghan and Harry would face pressure to say whether or not they supported the sale of these products. He said, Meghan has talked a lot about the issue of race and racism, so this does stick out like a sore thumb. The skin lightening industry is worth around $6 billion a year. Wow, $6 billion a year? That's an incredible amount of money. Isn't it sad that companies can make at $6 billion a year by playing on the insecurities of people who believe that their status in the world can be lifted by lightening the colour of their skin? Campaigners calling on P&G to stop selling skin whitening products include Nina Davuluri, the first Indian American to win Miss America. She said the creams sold a racist ideology that you need white skin to be beautiful, that you need white skin to be successful. Miss Davuluri said she was shocked that P&G was still selling the creams. San Jose State University professor Joanne Rondila, who had researched skin lightening creams being sold in the Philippines, said Harry and Meghan had a responsibility to speak out about the products. She said, like everyone else around the world, I saw that interview with Oprah that Meghan did. It was important for her to bring up these issues of colorism. I don't think this partnership advances that conversation. And so I suppose it is somewhat awkward. But at the same time, Meghan and Harry have signed a deal with Netflix. Does that mean Meghan and Harry should be accused of what TV shows other companies make on that platform? No, that wouldn't be fair. Meghan and Harry are producing their own content, and if you were to judge them in regards to the Netflix deal, then you should judge them on the content they create on the platform. That is fair. With the Procter & Gamble deal, it is more of a collaborative deal. Therefore, it makes them more open to criticism as opposed to the Netflix deal, which is but a platform to release their content. So, plenty to talk about here. Let me know your opinions in the comments. I would love to read them. Take care, and I will see you next time. Bye.